Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the next part of the Invincible playthrough. So, you guys might be wondering why we are back at this hill again and not at the station where we, left off the last episode. Well, I decided to replay this part just to try out the different approach. So, if you guys remember correctly... Oh, that was the wrong button. If you guys remember correctly...
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we...
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Okay, like I said, I was wondering what the other option might be. So the last time we went on this road and there was like a crossroad where you could decide to turn here to the landing zone we just marked and try to escape. And if you guys remember correctly, the last time we did choose this option, and this led all to the destruction of the lander. And I was just curious, I couldn't not think about it, what the difference would be if we chose to go to the Alliance outpost immediately. So if we never even tried to escape. So apparently the landing pod shouldn't be destroyed, probably, I think. But I think it's, if not, one of the, bigger gameplay decisions you can make right now. I mean, there were several different ones, but I think this one is, one of the more important ones. I mean, we know we had the decision to give Gorski the oxygen and stuff like that, but as we wrote the last episode, Gorski dies anyway with the oxygen tank or without it. So, if I remember correctly last episode, Novik told us that Gorski just, survived a bit longer, but never actually got saved in any kind of way. He just, prolonged his death. But like I said, I was just curious if something will turn out differently. Maybe around the Alliance outpost, or if the game itself will be a bit more different, because I think that destroying the lander would probably cause, or will probably lock us out of some parts of the game, I think, maybe. And I mean, if we know it will get destroyed, we can try the other option. I'm just really curious what will happen. We just, ignore the landing zone. And apparently Yasna is also kind of curious, from her character development, that she tries to understand more what's happening here rather than just escaping. But like I said, we will try out this path instead now and see how it will turn out.
I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yasna, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also the rest of the crew's.
Well, I mean, it is such an extreme option to think about it. I mean, the logical thing would be to leave the planet. I mean, I read some comments that a lot of people thought that this will be just like a quick ending for the game, like one of the possible endings you can get, like a quick option, you just escape. I actually didn't even think about it. I just thought this would be the most reasonable option for the events which happened there or here. But I mean, like I said, Yasna is actually, or like from her development, is kind of curious in the events happening around Regis Free. So, I mean, what can we tell him? I guess you can fly away, and I will do everything here on my own then. I mean, apparently we are not alone on this planet anymore. We do have the Alliance here, although they are kind of missing.
I'll understand if you find it necessary to leave. I would do it if I were you.
Well, then you're lucky I'm me. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
And to be fair, he can try to get us
They're
back
approaching their coordinates.
any
Yes,
other
sir.
time.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
And I mean, like I said, nothing speaks against taking us back a bit later after we find out what happens here, or what happened here. I mean, it's not like well, we know that the lander got destroyed the first time, but
Hey! What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
oh, okay, that was the signal. I mean, nothing speaks against him getting us back later with the lander, and maybe, even maybe, the next time it will not get destroyed. Who knows? So this is a hiding spot, like last time.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. I headed into the open area.
Don't panic. Since no one's interrupted us, I'll assume they haven't located you yet.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
But it seems it still is empty. So nothing changed here, right? Place is still empty. We don't have any crew members there. At least for now. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Maybe I should take the rover down there. But who knows? Let's try to replay it the same way we did the last episode.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. We cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
So up we go to the base now. I did turn down the graphics a bit, since last time it was lagging quite a lot here. Probably because it's such a big open location.
If that's all, sir, shouldn't we cut the line?
No. Better to continue our communication for as long as...
And the line got cut it. Apparently. Yeah, but it is still empty, right?
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really... I'm going... What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
So like last time, it's completely empty.
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Well, it is odd, yeah. But I mean, nothing is here, right?
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab.
Oh, did we miss the biolab the last time? Probably. Let's check it out. But first of all, let's see, what do we have here? So, we have the alarm brand,
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals.
like last time.
There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. Huh. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The
Wait.
prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good?
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long...
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
Wait, what? So, does it mean because...
Empty. Everywhere, just... empty.
Wait, this means that...
Who abandons an entire base?
Wait, if it's correct then, this means that while we were riding to this base here... And I mean... Wait, let me look at the map again. Yeah, this was the map with the landing zone which was marked. This was the split road. So while we were on our way here through, what is it, AZ or AV? No, AY25 and AY26. While we were on our way here, Novik did rescue Gorski during this time. And all because our lander did not got destroyed while it was saving us. Which means, well, because we did not choose the option to get saved, the lander did not got exploded. And this is the reason why he was able to use it instead of Gorski, saving him with RT. So Gorski survived this time, so it does matter. But why did the lander got destroyed when it was trying to save us? I mean, was it just some random malfunction? But wait. We know last time when we tried to save ourselves, we talked with Artie, which was and he was able to say yes and no answers. And he could confirm that, or he was able to confirm that he saw darkness, which, since he's a robot, represents as some form of electromagnetic wave. That's what Novik told us as well. So something electromagnetic happened during our rescue attempt last episode. But this did not happen during the rescue attempt for Gorski. But I mean, this is cool. So Gorski survived. Which means we need to give him the oxygen and deny our rescue so he can get saved. Okay. So we still have...
I realize we still need to work together. So I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Okay, I mean, I did not want to answer so angrily towards him. I mean, it was cruel of him not to tell us that, but still.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry.
So then they built a field
Before
base?
setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here. But seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
I see. So nothing changed here. Let's see, we still do have this part here.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Okay, so this seems also like last time.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it. Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
Okay, this seems identical as well. And those two are empty again, probably. Yep. Static on 4. And on 5 as well. Okay. So, then we're able to get up here, right? And we should be able to activate this thing, right? Which should turn off the shield generator.
Force field's down. I open the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
So we can follow the convoy route now.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over this ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, this ship's not here. Night.
Okay. Now the question is...
They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
What's inside here? Animal
The
drawings.
scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis 3.
Okay, so we do or did have life here. Let's see. What's here?
Wow. They found the same species of fish.
Did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes, lots of similarities. Apart from one. I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ. Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves. That's why those fish were swimming away from our probe.
In other words, they've come across probes or something similar before. Something that threatened them.
Could guess her. In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive.
Okay, we did not see this the last episode. So the fishes can detect electromagnetic waves. I think all regarding this electromagnetic stuff is getting really weird. So the fish are able to detect them and apparently developed it because, well, they had some kind of stimulus which probably almost led to their extinction then. And they tried to adapt to that. And some electromagnetic field appeared during the expedition of our crew when everything happened, where they went in some form of stupor and, well, got scattered around. Same way as the lander, which got inside an EMP wave. Something is going on here. Something weirdly.
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment? How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here.
But it means this place is longer abandoned than we thought when it started rotting already.
I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
No longer alive.
So there were fishes inside here, I see. Okay. Maybe we should check out the whole place a bit better. I mean, since I missed some parts.
Still, nothing. It looks like a geology lab. The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us?
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. This base stands on the outer ring.
Or maybe this is the reason why they placed the base here. Be as closely as possible without being inside the center.
They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Wait, is this a timeline? Yeah. And a supernova explosion hit the planet. If I read it correctly.
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
According to them, The extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first, it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another Dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
Hey, I mean, it's good that I replayed it again. I completely missed this part.
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
Okay, I see. Anything here? No. Okay. All those antimatter things are scary. So... do we have anything inside here? Can we open it? Apparently not. So the rover is back here again. Oh yeah, I wanted to try something. No, this is the wrong button again. Oh, we can look at the robot first. Like last time, it's kind of weird, as if it stopped mid-track. Just dropped it.
Some robot. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
I wouldn't worry about it.
But it's hard not to worry about it. Okay, let's see. It's about this part. Okay. This leads back here again. Oh, a note. Dying of the Sun. The article, rectification. The editor, so-and-so, responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements. I politely ask for a recertification of the article Dying of the Sun, A Scientist's Threats, on page 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year. In the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypothesis delivered at the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to I remind the authorship, Dr. Buzza, not Bowser, research conducted during cosmic voyage, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass. But this phenomenon applies to all stars, and ours, however, we would try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located, outside this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun core will burn out. The sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reaction to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few hundred millions of years. However, it is certain the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a red giant star. The gravitational pull towards Venus and the Earth will decrease. Those dimensioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star, and as a result they will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago and it will shine for over 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not, as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, spread based on labile hypothesis, baloney, and pipe dream of a renowned seeking doctor of astrophysics science, disturbing an emotional well-being of human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success aura of their unrefined writing and popularity at the editors of science periodical. My respects, Dr. Boozer. Postscriptum. A lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with the purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal actions. Okay, so somebody is having some problems with their thesis. Oh, more paper. A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. We accede to this thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. A black hole may absorb a star, even of the size of the sun. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by the flash of matter coming from the inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification, the object of our intensified research throughout the next years, will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass presence inside of every black hole. In our team's opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. See some notes regarding black holes. What is that? They transported something. Oh, probably out of the Invincible ship, right? Yeah. Oh no, they did take some kinds of tests from the hills here. I see. There's so much stuff here, I missed so much. Shall we maybe look through here again properly? Don't wanna miss any interesting stuff here. Okay, this is empty. Okay, there we go. We checked everything here already. Well, I guess then nothing's here anymore. Probably, right? So, let's check the drone
First
again.
images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, It may store important information.
But those are the same images again.
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
I see, so nothing special. Then let's take a look at the map again. We checked all the places here. And we should head to the convoy path now. I see, no, but one thing I wanted to try is the metal detector. I mean, are we able to open the hatch here? Or probably not, right? No. So there's nothing we can do, right? Well, I guess. Let's head back to the Ranger then. To the rover. And let's head out. I mean, it's cool that it's got brought back here. We don't need to walk the whole way back again. Oh. So, let me drive down here. I have a bad feeling that all those anti-mad robots will get back up again. It is down here, right? Can I just fall down? No, I can't fall down. Okay. So we need to take the long road then. And that is where exactly? Okay, down there. I'll see. There we go. I need to get down here, right? Then take a turn right. And the path should be opened here. Oh, what was that? So this is the generator. Oh, there was another path, I see. There's nothing we can do with this, right? No, I'll see. So let's head back in. And follow the path of the convoy. See where they went to.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Oh, let me check this out quickly. Oh, you're humming again. Randomly. This looks kinda weird. Oh, okay. Oh, it looks like a place I can explore. Maybe something is beneath the ground or... No, apparently not. Okay, let's follow the convoy then. Okay. Where do we need to go? The convoy path. Shall we strictly follow the convoy or shall we check out the other places maybe. Because we can apparently drive up there as well. Right? Which would probably lead to the digging site B. Oh. I mean, let's check it out then. Let's check out this digging site. Okay, now I'm confused. Wait, where was that? Okay, now I'm really confused. Hold up. So this leads down here. What was that? Field base 2. Oh, this leads to field base 2. Apparently, right? Or not? So apparently this should lead nowhere. There should be like some kind of cliff or something which blocks the road. Oh, probably this the big stone right here, right? Yeah, I see. So this is just a path which blocks the road. I see. Okay, and this up here should be like a circle. And this should be the upper part. Okay, so we should be able to drive further here to the right side and end up at the same place again.
I've driven into a side location. They were very active here too.
Oh. This is from the images. Yeah, we saw the images. That's the place where they dug out those holes here. Let's take a look around.
Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley.
Wait. What is that? Is it their spaceship or did they find a spaceship here?
Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
Yeah, apparently.
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
Very weird. Yeah. They're inside here. I see, there's one of those lumps as well. Right inside there. And it's also part of those, or it should be, part of the same metallic objects which we found in the beginning of the game. Like those metal rod structures. Let's see. What is here? Well, this makes sense. This is all metallic. Well, this is not metallic. Apparently it's not showing. I see. Oh, something is there. Somebody's standing there. But let me check it out quickly here. Yeah, there are quite a lot of those metallic objects inside. But somebody's standing there. Am I right? A robot. An active one.
Huh? Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get back?
Do you think it's worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating now.
Weird. Random robot. Nothing here. Okay. So they cut out those metallic chunks here. But we don't know why. Well, apparently just to investigate them, but... Oh, well, we don't know if it's the same metal. I mean, our metal detector detects regular metal and the metal from this planet. So this random robot is just standing here. Shall we go up or shall we explore further? Let me take a look at the map. The convoy went further up here. I'm not sure. Let's check it out. See where this will lead us to. I mean, we can climb up here, right? I hope it will not attack us. I mean, it is an Alliance robot after all. Hey, how weird.
Attention. Human in danger. Attention. Help needed.
What was that?
The robots have a voice module. Interesting.
Just because they speak doesn't mean you can have a conversation with them, Doctor.
So it won't recognize my intentions.
Well, I rather doubt it. What is the robot saying?
Attention, human in danger. We should check it, sir.
I don't like it, but yes, we should.
Isn't that human? And the robot was helping him.
Robot, do you understand me? He's not responding.
The robots are called Arctans.
Ah. Arctan, answer me. Over.
I confirm. Over.
Sounds like a conversation to me, Astrogator. Arctan, tell me what the danger is.
Attention. Human in danger.
So much for the conversation.
Arctan, go to Arctan. Lead to the human in danger. It worked. The robot moved.
I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I mean, I might have missed it if I followed the convoy path, right? I'm pretty sure. Where are you bringing me to? Oh, why is it getting red? Why did it got red? Suddenly. Oh.
I'm at the spot.
Oh no. Oh no. Happened. Sandstorm. And it happened quite a long time ago.
Astrogator, we can't help this man anymore. He died a long time ago. Surprisingly long.
I'm sorry. And the robot probably doesn't know what to do.
I found his journal.
Anything of importance in there?
Let's find out.
Get up. Eggs and bacon. Today the command woke us up and called us for an off-schedule rally. For most of the astrogator's speech, I did my best not to lose attention. I took notes on the change of plans, that is, landing on some revis or reses. Anyway, what do I have to say? I'll be home later than sooner, and that's it. Well, but then, when the command explained something else, my stomach twisted, and I started thinking only about breakfast. Eggs with bacon. Not a kingdom, but an entire star constellation for bacon and eggs. And he scribbled down bacon and eggs down here. What's that? Remember, Krieg is free. Loaded like a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, instructed me between the lines that we were to land on a planet called Regis. Precisely, Regis 3. 4 days before landing. I wanted to take the guys from the control room against the grain, and I brought up the subject of our landing on this Regis. I asked for their opinion, and that's it. I took the rap. I got caught up with a stream of grudges they have against the mechanics, as if we were responsible for every fault in the history of the Condor flights. Condor. 3 days before landing. According to the probe data, Regis is mostly wasteland, so I'm not surprised that we have so many volunteers willing to repair the screwed up drive. First of all, any job is better than starting at a blind spot. Staring at a blind spot. Secondly, when you do something, you at least have the impression of impacting anything. Okay. Oh, this all his notes. 2 days before landing. Yeah, no surprise. I didn't get into the noble group of repairers. I don't want to cite the argument of the command. I know my qualifications, but I'll be doing what I can on Regis 3, which is counting the goddamn grains of sand. 1, 2, and a million. Blah blah. 2 days before landing. As soon as I return, I report readiness to change the unit, maybe for something smaller. Never mind, that's already decided. 1 day before landing. They checked that Regis 3. They checked that Regis 3. What? They checked that Regis 3. What did they check? There couldn't be a worse place to stop. There's nothing here, literally. You could drink yourself to death out of boredom. Our people were a little taken aback, or even surprised. They are now sitting and talking. Landing day. Here we are. The command sent a signal to headquarters, like landing on Regis 3 completed. A type of sub-Delta 92 desert planet. We are making landfall on the second equatorial procedure. I hope we won't be here for too long. First day of Regis 3. Scientists say that the composition of the atmosphere here allows you breathe quite easily. Quite easily? Without a helmet. But just not for too long. An hour maximum, a few. So exactly how many? If I had performed estimations in my task this way, we would have fallen to pieces a long time ago. Third day on Regis 3. This repair has been taking them long, so the scientists started drilling in the ground to examine this and that. After all, no one will forbid us. And a man is able to do a lot of a sense of agency, right? Fifth day on Regis. I overheard two of our guys talking about resources today. One calmed down the other, the one who always spreads panic in the crew. I drew a conclusion for myself from this, and it's quite positive. With our water and food supplies, we certainly won't starve to death here. That means I'm pretty sure I'll be able to leave Regis free before we've used up less than half of the pantry. Another day on Regis 3. Once there was life, but not anymore. They drilled successfully. They found some remains, probably reptiles whose bones, what a twist of fate, raised many questions for our crew. And apparently, there are also strong radiation spots here. Scientists don't know why, so this got tense. Wait, why do I get the feeling that the place we're currently observing was already left quite a long time ago? That this are just the remains of the base and not the current alliance, and we are just like unsure if it is the right place. But you know what I mean? The current base, we are thinking this is an alliance base, but maybe it's like this base this guy is talking about, and it got left quite a long time ago already. And another day on Regis 3. Why did life die on Regis? The thesis and hypothesis guys usually don't tell us the mechanical gusts much, but we also usually ask a little in the name of principle. Not our business. Today, however, we all, as one man, are waiting for the convoy sent in the morning to return with answers. We're waiting. So far, we've got nothing. Our biologist also went into this convoy, a very factual and kind man. We call each other by name. His dog is named Pegasus, and this man approaches everything, literally everything, with such, I don't know how to say it, sympathy, empathy. Silence on Regis 3. Shit, bloody hell, nothing, silence. That is, almost silence. During the night, only one stupid Octan made a noise and got us on our feet. I thought I'd give him a kickback. It occurred to me, however, that it would be as stupid as flying with a whip into a downspore or some other mindless force that has taken its toll on us. 13th day on Regis 3. Silence, silence, silence. Or maybe they're not telling me something. I have to change this unit when I return and that's it. One letter, one stamp, and they can bite me. 14th day at Regis 3. What am I even doing here? Why did I come to this damn planet? Right, because it's my job. Follow orders. Have no doubts. And I make sure that a D-level nozzle, for example, doesn't come loose, or we'll all die miserably. What is going on? 16th day on Regis Free. They called back. The command is already telling everyone, including me, very openly and directly, that something is not quite right with this planet, and it needs to be examined. Right on time. God damn it. Right on time. They're transferring the team that went to the water to a new place. I'm starting another round tomorrow. They take a lot of heavy equipment and suddenly they realized they needed a decent mechanic. 16th day on Regis Free, afternoon. An order is an order. They said you have to fly, but I also want to. I want to. 18th day on Regis Free. The saucer fell to the ground yesterday. I'm injured. It seems quite badly. My fucking hardware is failing, and I have no way to send an SOS. I'm damn hard. I'm riddling this too. I'm writing this too. Oh, okay. Oh wait, a spaceship fell down. The saucer, the one we saw on the notes there at the other campsite. Dig site, yeah. Day on Regis. Someday. Who am I writing this for anyway? Third day after the accident. They're looking for me. My people are looking for me. I'm part of the crew, and the crew doesn't leave anyone behind, not a single member. It won't be easy for them because of the current state of communication, or rather with the constant lack of it. So it will be like looking for a grain of steel in oceans of screeching. But they promised they would look for me. The fourth day after the accident. I can't sit around and wait for the dev to find me first. I have to move from here. I met a friend. I mean, he met me. He will help me. I don't know if I'll survive in the end. At least I'll try. The sixth day after the accident. I lie down and exhausted and talk to the robot. No, I mean, I'm resting and talking to a friend. Self-motivation, as they taught us in training. Another day on Regis Free. My friend and I are making significant progress on Regis, although we are moving very slowly due to my broken bone. But for example, today we found the best use for an abandoned military machinery you can possibly imagine. An antimat turned out to be an excellent shelter from the night downpour, huh? And another day on Regis Free. Man adapts to new conditions so surprisingly quickly. Now that I look at myself, I think that our greatest evolutionary advantage. Scientists would probably applaud me. Pain, suffering, difficulties, handicaps, wars, cataclysms, all the specter of death on our shoulders. At first it scares us, breaks us down, and before we know it, it becomes our bread and butter. Regis Free. I will die here. Not that I'm giving up or losing hope. I'm realistic about this situation. I don't blame this place. Nobody invited us here. Here, Regis Free. A few days ago I thought I saw signs of an irrational struggle. Explosions in the distance, which is a very clear sign that our people are here. We have entered the eye of the cyclone, and now we are shooting at it with a cannon. The best at his job. I imagine if I was given another life, another chance, or a little more time, I'd be fixing. But not rockets or weapons. I would fix my own and others' mistakes with my tin friend. Maybe these worlds would work a little better, then I'd be a really good mechanic. Somewhere on Regis Free. Hypotheses, opinions, and questions. So much for the people I knew, the remains of conclusions. Some nervous sketches lie like them, scattered on the sand. I have no strength to collect them today. Oh, sorry, wrong button. What happened? Death. Once bloated as a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, now lies a few meters away from me. He got smaller, shrunk, darkened. I'm staring at this small, shriveled body, trying to see my companion, and I'm honestly trying to remember his name, but I simply can't. Theft. My friend and I found more bodies today. I looked through the inventory of people I knew with great distaste. Turns out you can get used to it after all. I don't know what day it is on Regis Free. My headache and nausea didn't let me sleep today. My friend arranged the science guide's notes. Still, if anyone is ever going to find us, I'd like us to be more than bones and chewed up soap. What happened? Someone survived. Among the sick and the bodies that my friend and I found, there's no biologist whom I called by his first name. I'm glad. I imagine that the dog Pegasus is also very happy when his master appears at the door of the house. We are the ones to blame, no one else. Hot meal day. The first in weeks. Eggs and bacons were waiting for me in the storm-damaged shack. Fried eggs and bacon. I can die. I don't want to, even though I'm already very tired, but I can. Contact. There's hope. We made contact. One of our crew members, a mechanic guy, is alive. He's safe and sound, ready to get us out of here. If I understand correctly, he built or found some kind of shelter. I don't know if my friend will be able to transfer me. He needs minor repairs himself. All these days made their presence known, and they gave him a rusty time. I'll take care of him as soon as we are safe. We will try. Oh, that's it.
Some personal notes. Nothing useful to us.
I don't get it. I mean, he's clearly lying here for quite a long time already. For a quite long time. I'm so confused. Is he part of the Alliance? Or is it like another expedition which came here earlier? Where are we currently heading to? I'm confused. But apparently there's some kind of way which goes behind here. Oh, and did my car got transferred over here? Apparently. How weird is that? But I mean, I'm so confused. Who is this guy? Oh, wow. Now look at this. My car is still here. And this is huge. This is insanely huge. How did they bring all this machinery here? Oh. What is that? Was a place to climb. Oh yeah, okay. I get it. Oh no, no, no. I did not want to do that. Oh, come on. I thought it's just a place where I can climb down. Oh, and I can get back up here. I'll see. So this was like an off way. Right? Yeah, probably. There we go. So this is this part of the map with this little edge here, which is the same edge which should be here, right? Yeah. So What is that? This is huge. Try to excavate something here. But looking at the time, I think we'll make a little cut here then and proceed with this excavation site in the next episode. We try to understand what they were doing here.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
I know, there is no time. But like I said, we will try to investigate this place in the next episode. And for now, we'll make a little cut. So with that, take care guys, and thank you for watching.